Hi, earlier we learned techniques of searching array elements. Did you complete the code challenge on it? Let us now learn how we can sort array elements. Sorting is nothing but a process of arranging data in sequence, that is, either in ascending or descending order. Sorting is one of the most important techniques among array related algorithms. This is because we often need to arrange elements of an array in certain order to make our future handling easier. For example, the process of binary search, which is a much faster technique of searching, works only if the array is sorted. Further, merging is another operation on arrays, which requires array elements arranged in either ascending or descending order. Now that we have understood how sorting acts as building block for certain array related operations, let's now understand sorting techniques. There are two methods of sorting one-dimensional array. These are selection sort and bubble sort. Let's understand these techniques one by one. Let's begin with selection sort. Selection sort is a method of sorting an array by repeatedly finding the minimum element from unsorted part and putting it at the beginning. Here is an example of an array to understand this better. This array consists of 7 elements, that is 13, 24, 5, 19, 2, 17 and 4. Let's sort this array using selection sort technique. For this, we first find the smallest entry in the array. The smallest entry is 2. Now, we move the number 2 into the first position by switching it with the element originally in that position, that is 13. Next, we find the smallest entry in the remaining 4 elements. The next smallest entry is 4. So we move this entry to the second place by switching it with the element originally in that position, that is 24. We proceed in the same way to sort the remaining elements. In the end, we get a sorted array. Here is a code which demonstrates the selection sort technique. The program first declares the array whose elements are to be sorted. Then, it uses a loop to repeatedly search the smallest number in the remaining unsorted array. Next, it moves the smallest number to the appropriate place. Once all the elements are arranged in ascending order, it prints them on the screen. Let's run the code in the editor. In the output, we get elements of the array in ascending order. Let us now learn about bubble sort technique. Bubble sort is a method of sorting that works by repeatedly swapping the adjacent element if they are positioned in the wrong order. Let's go back to the example of array which we considered while understanding selection sort technique. Now, we will sort this array using bubble sort technique. For this, first we compare the elements of the first pair, that is 13 and 24. As these elements are already in ascending order, so we do not need to change them. Then, we compare elements in the second pair, that is 24 and 5. These elements are out of order, so we swap them. Next, we compare the elements in the third pair, 24 and 19. These elements too are out of order, so we switch them. Next, we move on to the fourth pair, that is 24 and 2, and arrange them in order. After that, we arrange the numbers 24 and 17. At last, we compare the elements in the last pair, that is 24 and 4, and then arrange them. In the end, we find that the heaviest element settles at the bottom. We again repeat the same process until all the elements of the array are arranged in ascending order. Here is a code which demonstrates the selection sort technique. This program first declares the array whose elements are to be sorted. Then it uses a for loop to repeatedly compare the adjacent array elements. If the program finds that the elements are out of order, it swaps them. Once all the elements are sorted, it prints them on the screen. Let's execute the code in the editor. In the result, we find that elements of the array are arranged in the ascending order. That's it in this tutorial. Now, please take the code challenge to practice further.